IDEaS. Gabriel, tell me, what does that acronym stand for?
It stands for Innovation for Defense, Excellence, and Security. Yes.
Okay, so here we are, national defense, and I find it really fascinating because you're really dedicated to advancing Canadian technology and development. How are you doing that?
Well, the IDEaS program is started in 2018, and they've been given a $1.6 billion over 20-year investment, so something around like $85 million a year.
Okay.
And the goal really is it's a program launched by both Department of Defense and CAF, and selfishly speaking is for CAF and the Department of Defense stakeholders to stir the pot within the Canadian innovation ecosystem, yes, to make sure that that innovation ecosystem existing within Canada to potentially meet the priorities and needs of defense, Department of Defense and CAF, and then in some ways, whatever it may be. And
What does CAF stand for?
Oh, sorry, Canadian Armed Forces. My bad.
Yeah, no, that's good. Because, we want everybody to know, right? And Canadian Armed Forces, you guys, it's that lingo right away. Some of us are like, let me see. But when you push that forward, it's letting people know, those innovators, those entrepreneurs who have these ideas, who are working on different projects, that there is a source, a place where they can go to and get that kind of support, right?
Yes, and it's the program has 5 elements, and each of those, the elements are really, there are 5 elements because they're designed in a way to be able to meet different levels of Canadian innovators, and 50% of our innovators so far, don't quote me on that stats, but it could be something like that, has been coming from small, medium enterprises. And we want to make sure that we're able to keep that community, get them launched, and it also it also is meant to sort of brief life to low technology readiness level, inclusively between 1 to 6, and there are elements like the competitive project or the contests or even innovation networks. They're more for like lower TRL and then if there are innovators within the Canadian community that can meet higher TRL, they can go straight into something like a test drive when the CAF
call. They're already there and ready for that.
Something like that.
Can you tell me, how impressed are you with Canadian innovation and these up and coming, these startups that you've been seeing and working with?
Quite impressed for sure. All I can speak to is that like Canada is leading in many ways, in many emerging disruptive technologies like quantum and even an AI. We might not be the top in the world, but we're definitely up there, and we definitely have a strong innovation community within Canada that needs more support and needs to be exploited in a way that others might not recognize. It's not just the IDEaS program; it's even Canada's surprising amounts of participation within like the NATO Diana program, which is the Defense Innovation Accelerator for the North Atlantic. In these situations, in these defense innovation accelerating programs like IDEaS and Diana, Canada has proven repeatedly to have a huge volume of eligible and viable innovative applicants across many domains of technology, from AI, quantum, robotics, information security. So
it's just so good to know that IDEaS is out there and supporting all of these, whether they're up and coming or they're companies that are ready to launch. But it's great to know that you're out there supporting all this great Canadian talent.
And it's not just companies. Like the Innovation Network is by design meant to bring in collaborations of university and academic, and then bring in the most novel and innovative ideas.
So awesome. Thank you so much, Gabriel. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Rosie.